A 2-week cold case murder trial ends with a hung jury. Good evening, I'm Sean Hagerty.
And I'm Laura Emerson. Here is the news for Tuesday, August 23rd. The jury deliberated Robert Bowman's fate for 12 hours over 2 days, but told a judge they could not agree on his guilt or innocence in the murder of a teenage girl 4 decades ago. Fox Toledo's Kevin Milliken's live with what went down in court.
We may never know why the jury deadlocked because there's a gag order still in effect, but keep in mind, this is a cold case from 1967 with old evidence and witnesses whose memories can get fuzzy.
You have reported to me that you were unable to reach a verdict.
Even after sleeping on all the evidence from a 2-week trial sequestered in a motel, a jury still deadlocked on a verdict in the cold case murder trial of 75-year-old Robert Bowman, accused of kidnapping and killing Eileen Adams, a Central Catholic high school freshman, back in 1967.
I've given you instructions to attempt to reconcile your differences, but the court accepts this conclusion based on your response to my questions and finds that there is no probability of this jury agreeing on a verdict.
Any time that a jury cannot unanimously agree on the verdict, it is the hung jury or mistrial.
Longtime defense attorney Alan Conop admits hung juries are uncommon and calls the cold case unique, but it's hard to know what happened behind closed doors when the jury deliberated 12 hours over 2 days.
There's times when juries have been out longer and had a hung jury, and there's times when they've been out for a shorter period of time. No two cases are alike. No two cases are alike. And no two juries are alike.
After reopening the case based on DNA evidence, Bowman was arrested in Southern California 3 years ago after being featured on America's Most Wanted. His attorney said he'd been living under a tarp in the desert. Attorneys on both sides of the Bowman case will meet with the judge Monday morning to decide whether or not there will be a retrial. Reporting live, Kevin Milliken, Fox Toledo News.
Well, friends on the Fox Toledo Facebook page have been commenting all day on the mistrial of Robert Bowman. Take a look at some of what they're saying today. We'll first start with Sherry Hicksburg. She says, unfortunately, the system is set up to protect the accused and not the victim. Those laws need to change, and that is exactly why people are getting away with murder. We continue on with Martha Bowersox, who says, unbelievable. Becca Shakur says, not surprised. There is no justice for the youth anymore. We continue on with Jerry Hicks. The system sucks. Judy Bradley Moores also writes, are you kidding me? Was this the Casey Anthony jury?